Welcome. I'm Ken Keis, President of Consulting Resource Group. People ask us the story, where did CRG come from? Well, CRG was founded by Dr. Terry Anderson 33 years ago. He was a professor at a university teaching psychology. And he was using tools like Myers-Briggs or DISC, MBTI, some of you call it, in his psychology courses. So he was using MBTI, didn't like what it was doing with the students, so then he actually brought DISC into his classroom and discovered some challenges with it. So on a dare, his colleague said, Terry, why don't you create a tool that addresses the concerns that you have in other personality tests? And over one summer, he was able to create the personal style indicator. But one of the things that's unique about our models and our approach is we created the assessment for the learner, not the test giver. So they're self-scored, self-interpreted. They don't need certification to be able to be used by a professional like yourself or other individuals. And after he launched this tool with his classes, he never intended to publish it. The whole essence of what he was trying to do is to serve his students and to be able to have a tool that was better and address the concerns that he had in the marketplace with other assessments. The response was so positive that people said, I'd like to buy this from you. And Terry said, well, I don't sell it. So immediately that's where our publishing company came from, was the response to the personal style indicator. And after that, there were requests for, do you have a sales style indicator? And so we created and wrote the sales style indicator. Somebody said, do you have one for job fit? So then the job style indicator was birthed out of that. And then we partnered with an individual out of California to write the entrepreneurial style and success indicator. And before you knew it, which was 33 years, CRG now has accumulated 3.5 million words of content developed by 9 authors in 34 years. That content is all self-scored, self-interpreted, designed for the learner. So we now have a holistic, congruent system. So our vision is always that these tools create independence for the learner instead of interdependence or independence. Sometimes with other assessments, you need the professional to tell you what the report means. In our design, we don't do that. We design it for you, the learner, so that you get it and you can use it without the professional. However, professionals add value, they add insights, and they help to sort of expand your engagement of whatever tool that you're using. If it's the health and wellness, or if it's self-worth, or if it's values, if it's leadership, if it's personal style, if it's entrepreneurship, whatever the case might be. So the CRG story is that we've created these self-scored, self-interpreted tools so that they can engage or develop the learner. We created this phrase, is that we design the tools so that we give psychology away. The tools are for the learner, we do with the learner, not to the learner. And somebody said, well, that's not a big difference. It's a big difference to us as far as the core values that we have and how we like to serve people. In the future, we want to develop more tools in the same way. Being able to engage you, adding multimedia pieces like this one so that you can understand who we are and what we do and our core values, and that we serve people all around the world. So thank you for visiting the CRG site. This is just a little bit of our story. There are other videos within the site. They'll be able to expand on each of these contents. So thank you very much for being here, and we look forward to serving you.